So you want to learn the basics of visual effects and film editing. Well, we're going to show you right now how to do all those and how to do the crops and how to do all the features of this. So let's get started. So today we're going to talk about adding visual effects, special effects to your videos. We're going to talk about like laying out your video, making the storyboard for how you're going to be doing the special effects. It's kind of like you're sitting in front of a green screen, but you're not. You're in the real world, and you're just doing whatever actions you need to do for your special effects. The software I'm using is Wondershare Filmora. The reason why I use it is because it has a really reasonable priced package for what you're getting out of it. That's the reason why I use it. It doesn't have all the effects of the high-end software companies, but for just getting started, it has tons and tons of special effects. So let me get started. So right now we're going to say new project. So I have a video I made and I'm just going to drag it into my timeline. I'm going to say keep that setting, and you can see it's my goats in my backyard. I'll fast forward the video a little bit. And so basically I want to start the video here the beginning, and then I'm going to edit this right there. I'm going to clip it, and then I'm going to clip it right there. So I'm clipping it there. Now I'm going to right click and delete this part. So now I got me appearing right there. So I'm going to get up slow and stick my hand out. It looks stupid when I'm doing it there, but you'll understand what the point is later. When I appear, I'm gonna add lightning effect. So I want to say that's a sticker. Let me see. There we go. So you see that? I'm gonna preview it. So I clicked it, preview it. And that looks good, so I'm going to drop it to my timeline. So I'm going to grab my timeline right here and drag it to the right. What this does is it makes my timeline bigger and easier for me to fine-tune where I want these things to be at. So you can see me, and I'm appearing right there. So I want the lightning to go just a little bit before I appear. So lightning will come down and then I'll appear. So what I'm going to do here is I'm clicking on this sticker, and up here I'm going to move it to where I'm at. And let's stretch it up a little bit. We're moving it where I am located at. Now you're seeing that this coloring is not matching this coloring. There's two things you can do with this. One, you can mask it out. So you can go mask and then blur the edges out. So you can see there. Now I'm blurring the edging, just like that. Now it's blurred out. Another thing you do is just make this image bigger so it fills the 3 times the space, and then move it to the right. But I always like doing the blur effect because it makes it feel kind of natural. It's coming in and then boom. So let's give it a play. Oh, now I want it to end before that. So I'm going to bring it back right about there, clip, and delete. So now you see I'm coming in, and now I'm there. So while we're doing the lightning, we're going to finish up with the other ones. We're going to do one there. Let's find some more lightning. That looks like a good one. Yeah, I like that one. I'm gonna drop it there. And you see it's way over here. I'm gonna roll through the film. I'm gonna shrink that down. And we're gonna tilt it. Grab this little guy. And swing it that way. And make it a little smaller. I think that's pretty good right there. Maybe a little bigger. There we go. Gotta hit the goat good. Okay, so we're shooting. All right, let's see. That was kind of quick. Let's make it a little longer. Okay. I'm going to speed ramp this. So I'm going to go to the top right, speed, and I'm going to make a speed ramp. And I'm going to do a flash out. So this gives me, I'm actually going to slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Right there. Now let's try that. That was pretty good right there. I'm going to right click this. Copy. Paste. So now I don't have to redo all that. So right there. I'm going to throw another one in. And of course this one I'm going to change size. I need to make it a little wider. I'm going to unlock this because I want to expand it that way. And I don't want to make it as big. So there we go. Tilt it down a little bit. And we're bringing it in. And let's take a quick peek. Let's see both of them. So zap. Zap. Nope, I want to just, I know this is picking at it, but I want to just bring it in just a hair sooner. I like using my cutting tool because I can fine tune where I want to go, and then I can snap this to it. That's why I kind of moved the cutting tool. So let's see what that looks real quick. Yeah, that's good. Another thing too, and this is just for the looks of it. So right there, I'm going to bring the cutter down here and cut that piece. So this, I'm going to speed ramp and make it go slow down. So I'm going to go from basically as a 1 to a 0.75. 0.75. I'm out of the frame there. So let's see if that looks natural. There we go. It slowed me down just enough to make it nice looking. Alright, so let's clip the end. While we're doing this, I'm going to clip it right there, and then we're going to delete this. We don't need that. So now we got our film. Now we need to make the blocking go away. Of course, I showed you that. Click on your item here, click on it here, and go to your masking. Okay, so we're going to do a mask here real quick. We're going to do a circle area. This is a nice easy way to do a mask. And then we're gonna put it right there. So there's my oval mask area. And then I'm going to blur the edges. And that one's done. So that's a good mask there. Let's go to this one. I gotta see it. So I'm gonna choose this one. I'm coming over it right there. That's where most of it is. Then I can choose my video mask circle. Bring that in. And that looks good. Now I'm going to blur this one, and that's a decent blur. Yeah, that's a good blur. So now we got both of our special effects in. Oh, it's got a square edge on the corner. I don't like that. And I want to bring that up to here. There we go. So let's see what it looks like. It's coming in, zap, and a zap. Perfect. And then I walk away. And like I said, I did a little speed ramp here. I may even slow it down just a touch more. That's probably pretty good right there. Slowed it down. Perfect. Slow down at the end. I know I'm picky on this. There we go. Nice and slow walkout. It gives it like a Terminator feel. Now let's add some sound. So we're going to go to audio, and again, I know you would type thunder for sound, but for some reason everybody's listening to this lightning. So let's take a preview. Oh, I'm sorry. Sound effects. Lightning. There we go. We don't want to hear songs. We want. There we go. We want to hear lightning. That's not good lightning. That's pretty good lightning. Rolling. That's my favorite one. So let's move this. Let me roll that one here. I'm gonna clip the front because I want the lightning to come in a little faster than that. Any of these effects you're adding, you can do little clips. You can clip anything pretty much. Perfect. All right. So let's add a sound effect to here. I'm going to do, I think this one. That's a nice one, yeah. Let's roll that one here. And what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to bring our clipping tool. And I'm gonna clip it there. Delete the end. And this time I'm gonna click in the volume, the sound effect, and I'm gonna go to speed, and I'm gonna stretch that out just a little bit. We want it to kind of fade out after the strike. Fade out. I probably didn't need it that long. Let me cut it down. Perfect. All right, let's see what it sounds like. Perfect. Man, that's a little low key. Let's bring it a little more. I don't want it to be a psh. Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe even a little louder. So we're gonna take that audio and amp it up a little bit. So now, there we go. And just to show you that real quick, I clicked on the effect, and you can either go to audio on the top right or speed on the top right. Speed, you can make it faster or slower, the clip section. There's a bunch of other commands too, but speed ramp, I already showed you that. That's your make parts of it go faster or slower. That's actually kind of nice if you're wanting to make it like a drama, not only for sound but for video. Uniform speed. Let's go to here, and you can see here, this is where I made the volume louder. You can see in the top right here, you can see my sound kicking up, and we're bringing it up to there. And let's see it again. Nice, good, loud action. I'm going to copy that, so I'm clicking on it, Control C, Control V, and now I'm going to drag that over here. The reason why I like copying effects is once I have it kind of set, I don't want to have to recreate all those little tiny things I did in it. So this will copy all the changes I did to that effect over into the new one. You know, I know I'm getting picky on this, but I'm going to slow it down a little more even, because oops, click on that effect. There we go. Let's try it again. All right, I like that. And one last thing. I know this video is being a little long, but the last thing is you need a little sound. So let's go to music, and I'm just going to type action. What's that one sound like? Not bad. Nope. Okay, that's not bad. All right, so let's roll this one down. Going down here. And let's bring it to the beginning of the video. Now, something I don't like is loud music. I'm sure a lot of you hate it too. So we're going to tune that down a little bit. Maybe to there. All right, now the two shots are done. I'm going to do a quick clip here on the sound that I just created, and I'm going to clip it at the end. Oops. Clip and delete the end piece. I don't like that. All right, we're gonna do a little speed ramp on this thing. I'm gonna go bring it down to 1. Let's see it. You don't have to worry about the end. We're going to clip that. I think that's good. I like that style. Clip. I'm going to right click and delete the end. Let's hear that one more time. Okay, let's play the whole thing one more time just to see how it feels and sounds. And like I said, there's a flow to this. You know, you want to make sure there's a nice flow. Alright, that was pretty good, I think. What did you all think? Let me make it a little bigger. See, one more time, the nice flow. Because this is the main thing when you're creating a film, is you want it to flow really good. The action sequence, the sound, everything has to have a good flow to it. And you saw when I'm throwing these things in there. I'm throwing them in there. I have a feel of how I want this to flow. And you'll kind of figure that out. And you just kind of start adding the pieces. Add it and then kind of finagle them as you need to. And I know this is a very low B-rated type movie, if you can say that. I literally just went in the backyard, took a shot real quick just to make this film. This isn't really about the quality of the actor, which I'm not good. But this is more about knowing how to do the special effects. How to drag and drop them in there, how to preview them, what you can do with speed ramping, what you can do with, the stickers. You kind of think of this way. If you look at the stickers are generally an item that you drop on a screen that is not the whole screen. It's not a screen cover. It's a thing that you put on there. That's why when I grabbed lightning, that's a sticker. It's one item. It's a little tiny item that I can throw on there. And you can see on here the examples of they're just one item things. If you go to effects cover the whole screen. So they kind of blur into it too. You can see this one. And you can see it's covering the entire thing right here, but you can do some fades and transitions. So there's a lot of things you can do with it. And it's just, many types of items. Here's a teal flare. Let me go here so you can see it. See the overlay? So you can kind of think of them as they're overlays of the entire screen. Well, I think that sums it up on this one. Mainly we were wanting to show how to work with effects, how to work with stickers, which I think of stickers as effects too, in a sense, because they're an item you're dropping on the screen. We talked about speed ramping, which kind of gives your effects or your stickers a little bit of drama. Speed ramping on sound is also a thing. And your layering. So you can see all the layering comes from the bottom layer to the top. If you're layering imagery and visualizations, you're basically, you kind of look at it as if you're looking at this down. Anything on the top is going to lay over this, and this is going to lay over that. Your sound doesn't matter because it's sounded. There's no visual to it, but your visuals are like this piece of electric is on top of the video. If I laid this underneath, you wouldn't be able to see it. So that pretty much sums it up for this episode. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe, and you all make this happen. So we'll see you next episode.